This episode is sponsored by no one, by nothing. No one will have us. No one wants it. It's probably the end of days.
Sponsored by the Rooster Teeth store. How about that?
Oh, what a save, Jeremy.
Let's do that.
Because did you know that shirts come out on a basis of dailiness, and we will wear them? I'm wearing one right
That's
now.
one.
And
this
also,
is one.
This is it.
There's another one.
Pemberton.
Emily probably wanted me to mention there's like a sale. You know, it's like merch March.
Oh,
double
I do
down.
words good.
You do words
Oh.
good. You do them good. You do shirts
and,
good.
And this, and the glass as well. The glass.
Buy now. Rooster Teeth store. Buzzword sale.
Yeah,
wow.
both
Zoom
of them.
in.
Both of them.
Whoa. Now quick, spin the
merch.
footage and spin them around and then do a swirl. So go buy shit.
New branding hit this week.
That you can
the
do.
internet just loved it.
Absolutely.
No complaints at all.
The thing about it was amazing how quickly they latched onto it. Like, I just love this.
They embrace change. They're like, wow, look at this new logo. We love it. And we have no issues with it.
I couldn't believe it.
They never have dollar bills because they love change.
It's funny.
Nice.
I did read another comment that was like, it was in the mega thread of everyone's fuck the logo exchange, that I can't wait for Michael to fucking make fun of us on the podcast and be like, I can't accept change. And then I replied to the guy, how did you get the script off topic? That's where it went, by the way. That guy took it.
Yeah.
So I really can't even.
He hacked
can't
into
even
our
go
systems.
There with it.
Yeah.
So it's cool that we get to go.
Yeah, it's gonna be a blast. We're gonna have fun, and we're staying near the waffle, so we can go.
That is exactly what
so
Jack
excited
said.
for the waffle.
I was talking about the hotel, and I'm like, do you know what hotel we're staying in? Do you know how close it is to the airport? Because I'm leaving early on Wednesday.
He's like, no, but the waffle.
That's literally what he said. He's like, no, I think it's actually pretty far downtown, but it's right next to the waffle. All right?
Very, very happy for that.
That'll get me home on time.
I get that, Jack.
Yeah, absolutely, man.
Yeah.
Red Velvet
Mad
waffles.
if anyone would get that.
Fantastic. Gronk seems like the
Also,
one that I'd be like,
dude,
come to Austin. We're gonna play some video
Well, it's
games.
funny because he tweeted about it. Gronk tweeted about it, and he was like, "I'm sending Ocho Cinco to hell, but like in the fight like hell, because that's the hashtag fight like hell." And I was thinking about him, like, I'm not gonna say that to him. No fucking way in hell I'm gonna tell Ocho Cinco to like, you're going to hell.
Yeah.
I'll be like, get him, Gronk, get him.
you
Go
do
get
it,
him, buddy.
You do it. Go ahead.
I'll be back here.
You don't understand.
Michael is really good at predicting what people are gonna say.
Holy
so,
shit!
You did it today.
We should
nailed
mention
it
that.
today.
We should
Yeah.
mention that. So, for our own hubris and ego, it's just like a thing we've had a conversation in the office. But so we started the Achievement Hunter YouTube channel, and Jeremy in the past few months was slated to, I say Jeremy because he made the video, to hit the first 1 million view video on the Achievement Hunter YouTube channel, which is one of his Fallout videos he did, which was how to find the alien gun.
The alien
and it's like 987,000 right now or something.
Right now it's
like
989.
It's 989.
It's like over that.
And I was one video behind that.
Before the
before.
I was one video, I was the video behind that with Rage Quit. I think No Time to Explain is like 977,000. And I was like, oh, Jeremy, that's cool. You're going to get the first 1 million view video on the channel. And he was kind of like, oh, yeah, that's cool. But, kept it simple. And then Gavin, I think it was yesterday, put out, if not 2 days ago, put out the Hitman things to do that he filmed. I can't remember what it's called.
The Puddle Pile?
Yes, Puddle Pile.
Puddle Pile.
Where he...
Which is currently at 950,941 views.
Right.
There's
so,
Puddle Pile.
In like 2 days, though.
It's a video
in a few days.
in the new Hitman, where basically you can rig this this lighting stand to electrocute people when they investigate it, and he keeps doing it over and over and over again, and builds a pile of like dozens and dozens and dozens of bodies, and it's very funny. So that got posted to, I think, the front page of at least gaming or somewhere on Reddit
or something,
and it's blown the fuck up. So all of a sudden, cool, calm, and collected Jeremy is like, fuck you, don't pass me to 1 million. And Gavin has been pretty smug about it in particular. So Jeff,
it's Gavin.
It's Gavin, of course.
Yeah.
So Jeff made a journal entry today basically explaining that, saying like, hey, funny little insight into the Achievement Hunter office. This is what the guys are all talking about right now. Who's going to be the first one to get to 1 million? I was convinced it was going to be Jeremy, but I'd even said in the past, like a month, 2 months ago, I said, your video is going to be the first video to hit 1 million views, unless it's a video that hasn't been made yet.
Yeah.
And now that's Gavin's video.
Yeah.
Right? I'm like, I don't think Rage Quit's going to hit it. I doubt it'll get, a bump out of nowhere. But now Gavin is clearly on course to pass Jeremy.
Right
basically, Jeff just made a whole journal entry about it and was like, hey, if you want to help somebody win, go check this person out. So that Gavin didn't want Jeff to do that. Because Gavin knows if he lets nature take its course,
he's got it.
on Reddit, he's got it. If it goes to the Rooster Teeth website and Jeff makes a journal entry, my prediction was people are going to be like, no, Lil J's the new guy. It's the new channel. He's going to be the first one to get to 1 million. I want him to get to 1 million. And Gavin, knowing this, is like, I don't think you should do it. I'm just, I'm just saying, why do we gotta poke things? Why do we gotta touch it? And I go, and Jeremy said something along the lines of like, no, but they might pick Gavin for this reason. And I said, they won't pick Gavin, most people. And within the first few comments, here's what someone will say. Jeff said in the journal entry, who will claim the title of smuggest prick in the office between me, Jeremy, and Gavin. And what I said to Jeff was, I'm glad you put that in there because in the first few comments, someone is gonna say Gavin's already a smug prick. So Jeremy, I hope Jeremy wins, and I'm gonna watch his video. The first fucking comment. First comment. I think it was 8 seconds after Jeff entered it. The first comment was, Gavin's already a smug prick, so I hope Lil J wins, or something along the lines of that. And I just lost it. I was like, yes! I was like, I'm so good at this!
You called your shot. That was amazing.
So good!
So the internet shockingly enjoys correcting people. Did you know that?
No,
it's okay when they're right.
Yeah, that's actually appreciated.
Yeah, they like correcting people, speaking for a large group of people who are okay with that. Yeah, things along those lines. Open letters to us.
Yeah.
Man.
right. I forgot about that.
Really?
That was another one.
Oh, yeah.
So
that's another great post.
Real quick, going back to the logo, I won't get into details of it, but someone posted something, I think, on the subreddit and said, this is an open letter to Achievement Hunter. Jeff was telling me about it, I didn't read it. But it was a long post, basically, about how the intros are ruining everything, and Achievement Hunter's doomed because of the intros.
Makes the fans sad.
That's what I read. I read it. It was like
ruining.
Literally, the intros were ruining the fan base and making us sad, and they didn't even know why we were doing that to them. And I think it was posted either yesterday or today. And we were talking about the turn. Jeff said in 15 comments, every single comment was like, "Fucking Christ, guy! Come on!" And then he just deleted it.
Yeah.
It's just like, Jesus, it's a fucking picture. Okay?
Didn't you know that's what people watch for? They watch for the intro and nothing else.
That's the guy with the tattoo right there. He was the one
don't get a tattoo. This is why we tell people that. Okay? It's not that we don't like it, but we're not Disney. Okay? It's gonna change. Right?
Even Disney changes. Mickey looks completely different from the beginning.
It's true.
When I saw Pepsi change their logo, I was just in the store. I was like, cunt.
Oh, really? Because usually what I did was I remember the first time I saw they changed the design for Mountain Dew. I just went, ah! And I screamed at it in the store.
Threw it in the air.
Yeah. No!
Punching.
No!
You see the big display, just go tackling. No! You climb the tower of soda cans.
This doesn't tickle my innards.
Yeah.
Ram. No, there you go. There's Creepy Mickey.
Again.
Look at Creepy Mickey.
Oh my
God.
But he
Minnie looks worse.
It looks like they put Pluto's face on the center of his face. Hey, kids! Look how fucking close together his eyes are.
What do you dream about?
The happiest place on earth.
Have you met any pirates? Sorry.
Did you see Walt Disney comforting the child? No, it won't kill you. It's okay.
Don't worry about him.
What's on top of that? Imagine that costume with
Oh, God, why?
It's zoomed in.
Why would you do that?
Zoomed in.
And you can see the person's face in
his
the
eyes.
eye.
It looks like somebody hit him in the face with a fucking fire axe.
Oh, Jesus.
Also,
His lips
imagine
were splitting apart.
imagine that costume character doing the Steamboat Willie dance. Where it's like,
His eyes, they're kind of fucked up, so one's just like,
no, they're kind of, oh God!
Oh, Jesus.
They're kind of fucked up, so one is just always looking at you.
yeah.
Even if the other one
follows
wavers.
I don't like it.
the room,
I don't like it at all.
Jesus.
Yeah. That was... That, oh.
Happiest place on earth, though.
How'd I get blood on my suit?
It's just
I use lemon juice! I ate Pluto! I don't wash it out!
It's just seeping out of me.
I've said before that for 2 years in high school, I was in a marching band. I was in a high school band.
What'd you play?
Marching band.
Marching band.
What'd you play?
The Mickey
Trumpet.
Mouse costume.
Trumpet? Dude, I played trumpet.
Did you?
Dude,
Fifth
same here.
through seventh, or fourth through
played
7th
trumpet?
grade.
Yeah, I played
Never
trumpet.
any good.
So
ever.
freshman, sophomore year, I played the trumpet in the marching band, and we went to Disney World to play in their parade.
Sweet.
Fuck that. Like I was walking down whatever they call it, I guess
Lane.
Main Street they call it in Disney, like in
Main Street,
Disney
USA.
World, in Magic Kingdom or whatever. Like
That seems very
horns, like
generic.
you would stop playing, you go. And just sweat would fly off your head. And we walked through Tomorrowland, like, Tomorrowland's one of the places there.
Yeah.
There was a fucking dancing trash barrel, and I know there was. And no one else saw it. And they thought I was just suffering from heat stroke. I swear to God, in Futureland or whatever it's called, Tomorrowland. The trash barrel was dancing. It had legs, and it kicks. And it
That's
goes
shocking.
Like this.
Usually it's so cool and dry in Florida.
Yeah.
Oh my God. We have like 8 layers on.
Not humid at all.
Yeah, I've been to Florida twice, and it's just like.
Yeah.
And then there was one thing I agreed to do where they're like, this guy's a saxophone solo at one point, right? You and this other dude are gonna lift him up on your shoulders.
Oh, nice.
Right, and then he plays, and you're dancing around playing, and then like holding
You're holding him, dancing, and playing the trumpet?
and it sucked.
How many, were you Goro at the time?
No, you can do a trumpet with one hand. You hold it like that, you got the...
I mean, physically,
Not comfortable.
sure.
Yeah,
I'm
yeah, you
saying
can do
not
dude.
well.
But also what I didn't anticipate is, I'm me, the other guy holding him up
I'm gonna
is like
assume he's a foot taller
5'9",
than you.
yeah,
Right,
right?
yeah.
Like, so the dude's like this on top
So
of
the guy's
us,
got
right?
his dick on somebody.
Right? He's just like...
Yeah, that's so drinking around the world. So what you do, like, you can either start in Mexico or you can start in Canada. Because initially, I know way too much about
Because
this.
the U.S. is
Initially,
the center
it
of
was
the
no,
world.
it was literally going to start with the U.S. and then
actually.
go from there.
Much like the sun.
But then they moved the U.S. to the other end, so you have to walk through everything to get to the U.S. So they
worth
literally
it, though.
that's why they did it.
Go to the US.
And so
You have to trudge through the shit to get to the promised land.
It's basically.
And so you-
Said Disney. Said Disney.
Yeah, not me.
so-
Disney.
Say? Why the fuck would you even visit those other countries? They're right here. They're already here.
Donald Trump says build a wall. I say not high enough.
Let's go on, little Jack.
Oh my God.
We're not animating this. Just fight.
That would be amazing. Can you walk into work one day and just go, hey, Jeff, fuck you? That would be incredible.
I did do something like
I would
that
just start
recently.
clapping.
Yeah.
I don't know if it got into the video, but we recorded a Let's Watch in Quantum Break. And so we had the camera rolling and we had the audio going and everything like that. But then Michael and Adam Kovic were both in the room. And you guys have been drinking, like off doing something. And, oh, it was Off Topic. You came in after Off Topic.
Sure.
So you guys like just kept talking to each other and blah, blah, blah. And Jeff was jumping in and stuff, but we were already rolling. And I was like trying to get the thing. So Jeff starts talking and I go, please shut the fuck up. Like I yelled at everybody. And Jeff... then called me Ray and moved on.
Oh, look at this.
hey.
Oh,
Look at this
walk
smug prick.
on.
On here.
My
Overweight.
favorite Matt moment
well, I'm
ever
fucked.
was when we went to HEB to get lunch or something, and like you were a little bit behind us, so I didn't see what you had gotten. Or oh no, I went before you guys. You went with Trevor.
Yeah.
So I came back. I had like a sandwich, like because it's not that many calories and whatever. Trevor got like his little microwavable thing that he gets. Matt got a cookie pizza.
I ate half of it that day and then
Yeah.
nibbled on the rest of it. throughout
What is
the
it?
week.
What is a cookie pizza?
Well, it's pretty obvious. It's in the name. It's a cookie. It's shaped like a pizza. It's like a big cookie.
It's a cookie about this
and
big.
you
So
with
it's more
the-
cookie than
yeah, it's
pizza.
Okay.
Topped with icing and
Yeah.
like other
I got-
little
Oh,
toppings.
see,
They're
I'm
pretty
thinking
little-
like, is there pepperoni on a
No,
cookie
no,
pizza?
no,
Like,
no.
okay.
There were pretty little butterflies on it. Not because I like butterflies, but because that was the most icing you could get on the cookie pizza.
Yeah.
While I'm floating in midair holding Jeff, I answer the phone and I'm on it and I'm like,
What's up?
What's up,
Oh,
dude?
how are you?
Good. How you guys doing?
We're good.
You're like the villain from Inspector Gadget. Like we always see.
That was my funny joke.
Yeah.
You know how
Do it.
you know how Nelly had the Saint Lunatics
Yeah.
and 50 Cent has G Unit? Mm-hmm. This is like Macklemore's less talented group of white friends.
It really is.
And now you're like,
I didn't know there was
complaining
gonna be a like fucking Disney World behind me.
Oh, there it is.
Hey, Disney World, bringing it back.
Right, all back.
You want some El Dorado rum?
Oh no.
Yeah.
What
are
are
you-
oh, is that a shot glass?
I don't
Yeah,
know, but it
it's-
has thumbtacks.
It's
in
a
it.
shot glass. Don't drink that.
Probably shouldn't drink out of that then.
Drink out of the toilet? Like a
There's
like a
thumbtacks
real
in
achievement hunter?
Yeah.
It's like a little hat.
Oh, dude, speaking of which, like the real achievement hunter thing. Did you see I Am Achievement Hunter? Did you see that?
No,
you
no.
are.
So somebody
You are the achievement hunter.
with the Doom thing,
Yeah.
there's a couple articles about it. Like a couple people posted, like super famous athletes playing with loser YouTubers.
Yeah. With who?
And, yeah,
Yeah.
exactly. Like Ocho Cinco and
Yeah.
I'll just do this.
But somebody tweeted me a picture of their local newspaper. I can't remember where it was. And they were like, oh, they mentioned you in the newspaper. And it's like, oh, cool. And it was really cool because they took like a sideways picture and then didn't bother to turn it right. So you have to look at your phone like that or else it'll just turn and be wrong. But I was reading it and it literally says, it's like, Justine, and then her last name, which I don't know off the top of my head, and then like parentheses, like I Justine, like who's who, and it says, it gets to me, and it said something like,
is that a hair?
Michael Jones, YouTube handle known as Achievement Hunter. And I was like, it's me.
You are
Achievement Hunter.
I am Achievement Hunter.
Son of a bitch. There you go.
No, my YouTube handle,
There you
Achievement
go.
Hunter.
Known by his YouTube handle Achievement Hunter, Michael Jones reps Team Gronk. Nice, that's me. Welcome, guys.
Yeah.
Thanks for joining me.
Yeah.
I knew this
Oh,
would
there
work
you go.
out.
Oh, okay. There is liquor in there.
Also, I think a hair.
Yeah, and there's
How's
dirt.
was there hair before or
Yeah.
after?
Did y'all talk about
I'm worried.
We haven't talked about theater mode yet.
theater mode?
You mentioned it's a thing. I said coming soon.
Yeah.
Not prepared to give a release date just yet.
Right.
I'll be honest with you. So this is a 5-episode series. It's like a pilot
now, for
of
now.
5 episodes. If it goes well and people like it, we will continue to do it.
They may not be in order. Like
won't-
in the
they
order
won't
we
be in order
record.
of film.
Well, I think the first one will be the first one.
First
though,
one's
right?
first one.
Should we say what the title is just to give people a little tease, a little hint?
Theater mode.
There you go. There we go. I was like, oh, this one's gonna be tough. I still think it went pretty well.
I think
in
it
the
went all right.
grand scheme of things.
There were 3 or 4 times that were pretty funny.
In
but,
the grand. What the fuck are you doing? We did some Let's Plays recently with some people that came in to visit in the last I guess sometime in the last 6 months.
Right.
And I went out to dinner with those people, great people, and they were like, I'm exhausted. And I was like, from what? And they're like, those 2 Let's Plays we did with you guys. And I was like, that was like an hour and 10 minutes.
that was,
and they're like,
that was lunch.
you guys do, how many times a week do you guys do that? And I was like, today was a real light day.
Well, yeah, I mean,
We do that times 3, 5 days a week.
I mean, that's it.
yeah.
Like you see the whole fucking movie. I mean, it's us watching the movie. You don't have to watch the movie along with it. My phone's ringing. Do you think it's them?
Oh, is it them?
Do you think it's them? I gotta go. I don't know.
This could be it.
It's us going like,
Was that them, Michael?
Bullshit. It was just the treadmill. I already know what's coming tomorrow between 6 a.m. and 9 a.m. Damn it.
Listen, if you
Yeah,
gotta
we talked about week
you gotta
one.
decide which shirt to buy, unless you're a pacifist and buy both.
what would a pacifist by both?
Because they don't want anyone
They don't wanna
fighting.
fight.
No conflict?
We talked
no,
about
but
week
The thing
one,
is, there's
but
conflict in the leagues, though.
Listen,
I
if
think,
you are a psychopath, unpredictable fuck, buy Southeast Pemberton.
wanna tell
Because
a-
that represents us.
I want to tell a story.
I will
You go
say
ahead.
though, no, I'm just saying that I don't
I'm
think
very red because I've had a lot of
yesterday's isn't out yet for the public. So
It
come
doesn't
on.
matter.
What you think? The Rock is cooking!
That's what he said.
Somebody
saw
get
him
this
fall.
kid an Uber home after the
Saw him
podcast.
fall. It doesn't matter what you think The Rock is cooking, son.
I've had this idea to do a sports league for a very, very, very long time. We actually we did it internally at RT back in 2005.
Nice, looking
we
good.
played baseball. It was just me and Matt and Bernie and Gus and Joel maybe or Ryan. Not Ryan, he wasn't around. Nathan and Jason. And it fell apart because Matt Hullum wouldn't play his games. The rest of us were like, "Please play your game," and he was always like, "Family." So
There was one.
I hate buttholes.
You're scared of them or
I
something like
hate
that.
buttholes. Yeah.
I hate buttholes. This is perfect for you then, because there was one. I can't remember what it was called, like the priest and the nun or something like that. But it was a man dressed up as a priest, saying something along the lines of like there was a demon in him, and the nun needed to extract the demon, and then she sucks the shit from his asshole. In a nun costume, and he's just going and she's just like
you know
Like sucking it in.
you know that old phrase. You know what rhymes with nun? Anal fun.
yeah. She got it out of him though.
She exercised the demons.
You know who found that video? Mike Kroon found that.
That
video.
is not surprising.
Watched it with the Kroon stick.
Well, that pretty much does it for me.
I want
The
to
old
vomit
dusty
now.
trail.
We good?
God damn.
All right. Well, thanks for joining us on episode 17, dude. It's 201. It's right there, Jeff.
So should we call this Nun Fun? Is that what this was called?
Yeah.
But this was tons of fun.
I like that no one, if we named it that, no one would know.
Until
Until
Why
there
was
was
it?
2 seconds before it ended. That might be the best title, though.
Yeah.
Like that'll keep them on the edge of their seat.
Clickbait.
Wait,
We
let's
gotta
talk
do
about
it.
nuns.
Like the nun was when she was sucking the feces out of
Right.
his asshole.
That's the thumbnail. Off-topic logo, and then a nun. Just shit. Dude, Whoopi Goldberg as the nun.
Jack!
Right? And like,
Jack! See you next week.